Some fighters dance, taunt, or fight with their hands down, thinking they're untouchable. But in this sport, one punch can erase all that swagger in a split second. Today we're looking at brutal knockouts where cocky fighters got humbled in the most devastating way. And trust me, number 8 might be the most embarrassing knockout of the entire modern era. Johnny Gonzalez versus Abner Mares, August 24th, 2013. Mares entered the fight unbeaten, confident, and heavily favored. But just 2 minutes into the first round, Gonzalez landed a devastating left hook that dropped Mares for good. The upset knockout silenced the crowd.
Final minute of the opening round, and Martinez comes forward with a right hand and now attacking the body. Gonzalez drops Martinez with the lethal left hook.
He's hurt. He's hurt bad, guys.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay? Tell me yes. You want to continue? Walk to me.
Ricardo Mayorgga versus Shane Mosley II, September 27th, 2008. Mayorgga, known for clowning and taunting his opponents mid-fight, dropped his hands in the final seconds. Big mistake. Mosley cracked him with a brutal left hook in round 12, leaving Mayorgga flat on the canvas with just 1 second left in the fight.
Mosley beating Mayorgga to the punch with the left hand there.
Mayorgga has no defense. He doesn't really go underneath. He doesn't roll it. He just takes it. Just takes it and just... Here you see Shane Mosley shoot one of his favorite punches when he starts a jab and next time he's going to jab and changes into a hook. He did something a little similar to this when he knocked out Vargas. It's unusual because he knows he's not a big puncher. And even his right hand is there. He lands it, but he's not a power puncher. But
which has been there in virtually every one of Shane's fights.
Prince Naseem Hamed versus Marco Antonio Barrera, April 7th, 2001. Hamed was famous for his wild entrances, taunts, and flashy style. But against Barrera, all that confidence crumbled. Barrera punished him for 12 rounds, and while it wasn't a one-punch KO, it was a humbling beatdown that ended Hamed's career at the top level.
Royal blood.
Round 7, it appears, at least our eyes, left hand partially blocked. Whoa, and landed solidly. And a right to the body by Prince Naseem. Dead. Naz stalking and trying to land that left cross.
Amir Khan versus Breedis Prescott, September 6, 2008. Khan walked into the fight confident and underestimated Prescott. In the very first round, Prescott unleashed a vicious left-right combination that dropped Khan badly. Just 54 seconds into the fight, Khan's cockiness had cost him everything.
I think it was Prescott making the attack, and I think Prescott boxed very well, threw some good punches. There was no mistake apart from he got caught. All fighters get caught.
Yeah, he got caught very precisely, very early, and I think he followed up with a couple of good ones as well, which were devastating punches. Yeah. But I think it was very enforced. He got caught with a very good shot very early.
Well, my worry is Amir Khan went in there. He got involved in the moment, wanted to make a statement.
Ricardo Williams Jr. versus Juan Valenzuela, 2004. Williams, an Olympic silver medalist, came in brimming with hype and confidence. But Valenzuela's power erased it all. A massive right hand in round 3 put Williams down and out. A shocking reality check early in his career.
Trying to get himself closer. Trying to use the same talent that another very talented fighter I was alluding to earlier, Sugar Ray Leonard, used to win that gold in the 76 team.
Adrian Broner versus Marcos Maidana, December 14th, 2013. Broner danced his way to the ring, imitating Mayweather and clowning around before the fight. Maidana, unimpressed, floored him twice and battered him for 12 rounds. By the end, the problem was humbled on live TV.
Sticks a nice straight right. Uses it. Maidana going over the top.
And again, you're putting Maidana in a position he's not used to being in. You're forcing him to...
It's been fixed. And it's been exciting as Maidana again works the body. And a left hook upstairs by Maidana.
Fernando Vargas versus Oscar De La Hoya, September 14th, 2002. Vargas taunted De La Hoya relentlessly, calling him overrated. But in the 11th round, De La Hoya landed a vicious left hook that dropped Vargas hard. The referee waved it off as Vargas lay beaten. The Golden Boy had the last laugh.
And De La Hoya succeeds 88 out of 185. In other words, the corresponding edge in there.
De La Hoya setting in for the fight.
Now the left hook lands behind it. Left hook.
Both the round after round.
As Vargas capable of making against De La Hoya.
Seen that at all. He's a...
And Vargas gets...
What maneuverability, 10-ounce gloves.
Vargas.
Paul Williams versus Sergio Martinez II, November 20th, 2010. Williams loved to brawl with his hands low, daring opponents to trade. But in round 2, Martinez landed a perfect left hand. Williams dropped face first, completely unconscious. His reckless style cost him dearly.
Now Williams is starting to connect with...
Good left hand, and down goes Williams.
I think it was a right hand.
Right hand, Williams through the left, Williams down.
He's not getting up, guys.
Not getting up.
That is the knockout of the year, if nothing else.
And we're going to take a look at how it ends.
Yeah.
Williams throws a left, but Martinez beats him with the left.
Shorter punch, yeah.
David Lemieux versus Curtis Stevens, March 11, 2017. Stevens was taunting Lemieux, dropping his hands and trying to lure him in. But in round 3, Lemieux landed a monstrous left hook. Stevens collapsed instantly and had to be stretchered out. One of the scariest knockouts of recent years.
But last summer because of a failure to make weight. So you don't know exactly what's going on in Lemieux's life all the time. And serious guy who usually demands a lot out of the fighters. But of course, David Lemieux's a big
he demands that his guys respect him and give him the work that he asked for.
He did make weight, Lemieux. He's entitled to but he just looks like a fighter banking on an early knockout.
He is. He better be banking still around. Curtis is very dangerous. Good hook by Lemieux.
Hasim Rahman versus Oleg Moscay II, August 12, 2006. Rahman tried to pressure Moscay, but in the 12th round, Moscay landed a monster right hand that literally knocked Rahman through the ropes. The cocky pressure turned into a brutal highlight finish.
Rockman trying to land one big right. Rockman going to the body. Well done.
And while that was having that exchange,
Closing seconds of round 6, and if round 5 was a big one for Moscay, round 6 has been huge for
Edison Miranda versus David Banks, January 11th, 2008. Banks was clowning with his hands down, smiling and taunting Miranda. Big mistake. Miranda unleashed a devastating right hand in round 3 that sent Banks crashing halfway out of the ring. Pure karma. Outro cocky, flashy, confident. It all looks good until one punch brings it crashing down. Which of these knockouts do you think was the most brutal case of karma? Drop your answer in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next countdown of boxing's most unforgettable moments.